What's up, beautiful besties? Welcome into Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. I hope you all are doing well today. I freaking love you guys. I just want to let you know how much I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I really do cherish and just appreciate every single bit of energy exchange that you lend to myself and to one another in our tribe. Honestly, I just feel so blessed to be part of such an amazing tribe. That being said, if you would like to show any kind of energy exchange in this reading, I would be more than grateful if you could like it or leave a comment. Even just pop an emoji down below would be very, very helpful. Just letting the algorithm know that these readings are worth tuning into. That being said, what are we reading on today, right? That's probably what you want to know. Now, it's Friday night when I'm recording this, and I'm pushing it straight out to YouTube for you friends because Spirit has basically called me to do a reading and share it with you right now. I am getting that there's someone here who just really can't stop thinking about you. And the reason why I'm getting that is because I feel like this person recently popped into your mind. Okay, you may not have thought about this person for some time, or maybe you just feel like a really strong pull on your energy right now. And there is somebody that's really, like I said, there's somebody that's very much in your energy, and I feel like they want to let you know something. Now, obviously, the best way to let you know is to directly communicate with you. Right? So we will see if that's something that's going to come through or if there's someone who's just thinking about communicating. Okay. I really don't know, but Spirit's like, get on here and do a reading for your friends. Okay. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So I'm going to bring the sound bowl. We'll call in Spirit and then we'll get the party started. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Here we go. Okay. I'm calling on Spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so we had an energy that popped out already. I'm just going to continue to shuffle. I want to tap into the person who's really drawing on your energy, the person who's thinking about you the most. What is the energy around them at the moment, okay? Rest and rejuvenation. All right, so we already talked about this for a second. I was like, the best way to contact you or to reach out to you, is to do so directly. But here we have rest and rejuvenate. This person is in a quiet, it's like a timeout. It's like a cooling off period. This person really isn't communicating with anyone right now. They've kind of gone within rest and rejuvenation. This is the Four of Swords in this deck. And the Four of Swords is all about meditation, spending some quiet time on your own. So, like I said, it is Friday evening. Maybe this person has opted to stay in to kind of just clear their mind, or just, I don't know, they're kind of quiet right now. They're having a quiet night in, all right? And while they're in this quiet night in, they're going over and taking stock and thinking about all the things. Now, I just got this directly channeled in. I feel like this person is someone who regularly keeps a very busy schedule. Okay, this is someone who normally on a Friday night, they'd be out doing things, maybe spending time with friends or, just socializing, or maybe they've got like just a lot on their plate. Maybe they're working overtime. I feel like this person's got just like a lot of stuff going on, a lot of balls in the air, let's just say, right? And I feel like they keep themselves busy on purpose because I feel like, I don't know why. Nope. Spirit, so I was going to say they keep themselves busy on purpose, but why do they do that? I feel like they avoid thinking. But they're not doing that tonight. They're not doing that now, okay? Whenever you tune into this reading. At the moment, they are taking time out on purpose to sit there and think, okay? And like I said, they're taking stock, maybe of the past, or maybe what's, whatever. Okay, let's get more energy. What is this? Awareness. Awareness. Okay. I feel like they're figuring some things out. Now, in this deck, awareness, this is the Magician. Okay. They're coming into this realization. There's something happening here. Now, normally with the Magician, we're picking up on an experience, a time in their life where they're starting to realize their own power or their own role or how they can use their will to make things happen. So I need a little bit more before we continue. But that's a major arcana energy, right? So with the Magician, we start to realize that we are the ones in control in a sense. Of course, we're playing with fate and destiny, and there's other things at play, but our free will, we make choices, right? So this person's thinking about choices that they've made, why they are where they are at the moment. Let's get some more details, okay? Let's get some more details. But they're certainly thinking about you. We have emotional withdrawal. There we go. Yeah. I want to know what this is too. We have intuition, high priestess, balance, justice, and obstacles and challenges. Yeah, that's the five of pentacles. Or the 5 of wands. Either way, it's a 5. 5s are challenges all around. Maybe that is wands. Anyway, let me just take a peek at the bottom of the deck and then we will interpret this. Look at memories of love, 6 of cups. Memories of love, 6 of cups. This is someone from your past. This is someone from your past, okay? I have to be real with you. I know not everybody wants to know about this, but again, it's somebody who is going over maybe past conversations. You know, they're really thinking about you right now. They're coming into this awareness that, hey, I'm here because I'm like, it was my choices that put me here, kind of thing. Now, where is here? It's at this point in time where the two of y'all aren't really in any communication, right? So the silence, you know, there's radio silence between the two of you. They're coming to the realization that they were the ones who have withdrawn emotionally from the situation. Again, I was picking up that this person likes to distract themselves with work and friends and going out and being very, very busy. But for whatever reason, I mean, I can shuffle and find out in a minute. Actually, let me take a note of that. But there's more coming in. Hold on. It's so funny because I was like sitting down. Well, I was starting to write, like, why do they choose to get into their heads tonight and to actually, you know, become aware of what's going on or actually spend some time thinking about it. And then I looked at the bottom here, this bottom row, and I was like, oh, this is why I don't need to shuffle and ask the question. I already have the answer here. Their intuition. Something was telling them that it was time to process what has happened between the two of you, because they're sitting here with all these memories of love, right? They're sitting here thinking back on good times that the two of you have shared. Something may have come up in their day to really remind them of you, or remind them of a certain memory, a very good time that the two of you shared together. It's a very sweet memory. It's something that they really cherish, a moment with you, a very special moment. And I feel like after that moment is when this person would have withdrawn from the relationship or withdrawn emotionally and maybe have gone silent. This could be somebody who you had a really deep connection, this really deep, heartfelt moment together, right? And just after that, they would have likely pulled away. Okay, so a really, like I said, a really deep emotional connection or a very deep conversation or something where you shared something, of a moment of vulnerability, let's say. A moment of deep, deep vulnerability, like where the two of you express things that maybe you've never shared with anyone else. Like it was a very deep, deep bonding experience. And it was really beautiful. It was a really beautiful moment between the two of you. And for whatever reason, this person, after that moment, that was the time in which they actually withdrew emotionally. I feel like between you and this person, I feel like the two of you got so close. You got so close. Like, I don't know, you touched a space within them. I feel like you reached a place deep in their heart that no one else has ever reached before. I'm getting that. Okay. Now, there's, I don't know. I don't know the reason why this person pulled away after that. We will get there. Okay. I will try to find out what caused them to pull away. But all I know right now is that they did. Okay, they did. After that beautiful bonding experience, they withdrew emotionally. Okay, now they obviously got freaked out or something happened, and I don't feel like it has anything to do with you because they're looking back right now on that moment, okay, and thinking about it. They've also been reminded about it today for some type of reason. You've been really popping into their mind. I feel like they've been not able to stop thinking about you. Now, what happens when we try to run from a feeling or run from an experience and we don't want to process it, we don't want to think about it, we kind of just want to ignore it? I feel like this person has been doing that. They've been busying themselves, like I said, going out, doing things, working a lot, taking on new projects and things. Like they have been keeping themselves busy for a reason, not to think about the relationship. Okay, now I'm going to ask why in a little bit of time here, so just bear with me. Today, you are pulling on their energy, or spirit is either you're thinking about them pulling on their energy and this is what's triggering it all, or spirit is showing them, like spirit's not allowing them to bury their head in the sand or to run from the feeling anymore. It's come to a time where they have to process it. I feel like all throughout the day, they have been unable to focus or to concentrate. I feel like this person has been thinking about you constantly, like all day long. All right. And they can't stop, right? You've been on their heart and in their mind. Now with justice here, it shows me that there's obviously something that has been way out of balance and very unfair that's happened. Now, likely it is the fact that the two of you bonded very closely and then they pulled away. That's not fair. I don't feel like there was a very good explanation there. They could very well have been in that camp. We just did a reading about the person who ghosted you. Okay, it could be that. They could have ghosted. This could be the same person. It's not going to be the same person for everyone, but for a handful of you, it might be. It would have been very hurtful, very confusing, again, very unfair. And it's obviously caused a huge obstacle and a challenge within the relationship. I see a broken bridge here. There's a broken bridge, a disconnect, right? So it's going to take a lot of effort to rebuild, right? In some sense, if you even want to, whatever. I mean, like this is all what's going on with them right now, what they're thinking about, and what's kind of how their day has been, okay? But they do know for sure how it was very unfair. Something that they're going over right now is the fact that they are the ones who made the decision to pull away emotionally, and it's their fault. Like, I'm not here. It's like, I don't want to play the blame game and things like that. I mean, whatever. But let's be honest, it is on them. It's on them. The reason why there is no communication between the two of you right now. You may have walked away from this person or even blocked them. Some of you may have blocked them. You would have been hurt and very upset and confused. Like one day the two of you are bonding and it's very beautiful. It's very close. It's like very intimate. And the next day, like, it's like that never even happened, right? It's like it never even happened. So that would have been very hurtful. Now, they have been feeling a very strong pull towards you lately, and a very strong pull to try to mend fences, or to try to make things right, or to try to reach out to you or something, right? Like they know it's about time that they have to sit there and think about this and deal with it, right? Because they've been trying to ignore it for so damn long. Okay, so I'm just going to get another deck and I'm going to ask some specific questions. Okay, first of all, the first thing I want to clarify here is I want to know, why did this person pull away from you? Why did this person pull away after this beautiful moment of connection? Why did this person pull away? What happened? What happened within them? Why did they feel the need to pull away? The Nine of Wands came up in the reverse. The Eight of Swords. And the Sun. The Palace of Cups. Now, this is an additional card in this particular deck. And to me, it speaks to maximum emotional abundance, like heaven, right? Feeling like you've reached heaven. Like again, this is reminding me of the place that you hit within them. Like, I feel like you went deeper with your connection with they went deeper with you than they went with anyone. Okay, now I mean emotionally. Okay, they shared something that, like I said, it was so, that moment the two of you shared, that conversation that I'm hearing that night, was unlike anything that they ever experienced before. Okay, and it was freaking beautiful. Okay, it was really beautiful. The thing is, this person, we have the sun here. Okay, so the sun obviously is a very beautiful, positive energy. But with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands here, this is like, I am not sure if I'll be able to sustain that kind of a connection. I don't feel like I deserve this kind of love. I don't feel worthy. Why I'm saying all that is because these are thoughts that aren't true, but they are plaguing this person's mind. This person has a very, unfortunately, they have a very low self-worth and value. They have a very low self-esteem or low vision of themselves. Like, they don't feel like they're worthy. This person has issues, okay, with their own self-worth and value. All right. This person is kind of like, well, they kind of feel like I don't deserve this. I don't know if I can sustain this. I don't deserve this kind of a love in my life. I've done some things. Okay. This is what I'm picking up on. Like, I've done some things, right? This person may have had, may have had a very troubled past where they've done some things they weren't proud of. I feel like they're not used to opening up and expressing so deeply or being so vulnerable. There might be even a fear of vulnerability happening with this individual. We have the Tower. The Tower, the Four of Swords again. And the Priestess, the High Priestess, which is, again, the intuition. And then here, the Eight of Wands. Okay, they are being called, okay. So we know this person went silent, okay? I feel like they got into their heads after this beautiful moment that the two of you shared. They got into their heads, and their low self-esteem or low self-worth and value told them that they weren't good enough. They didn't deserve someone like you. They didn't, they just weren't worth it, or they couldn't sustain this kind of vulnerability. Like, if they felt like they were completely out of their comfort zone, all right? They were completely out of their comfort zone. Again, you reach them on a level that has been never, it's like, it's giving, I just hear spirit say Mariana's Trench. So that's like the deepest trench in the ocean, like the deepest spot in the ocean. Of course, the ocean, it's water. It represents emotions and feelings and the depths. Like, you went the deepest. Deep sea explorer, that's you, okay? Into their feelings. Now, into the depths of their soul, basically. With the Tower and the Four of Swords, this is, everything changed. I feel like from that moment, they freaked out, and instead of embracing the bond and the intimacy, they freaking got scared, got in their heads, and they ran away. Okay, and they went silent. Definitely could have been the ghosting, right? Just all of a sudden silence. Now, with the High Priestess, it's coming up here again. Okay, intuition. Their intuition is telling them that they've made a grave error. Okay, that they're the ones that made the decision to do this. This was a really big lapse in judgment, I want to say. Okay. They've made a big error. Now, also, there's something else with this, too. I have to be honest with you. With the High Priestess coming up the Tower, they freaked out, because let's talk about how they have some things that they'd rather not talk about. They may have some traumas. There's some things that they wish they wouldn't have done. They have regrets. Okay, they have some regrets. They have secrets. They have things that they have never told anyone. Okay, there's things that live at the bottom of the Marianas Trench, and they are not pretty. Have you ever seen like a freaking anglerfish? No, scary, scary shit down there, right? So this person's terrified of the stuff that lives in the deep, right? Because of your power, because of your intuition, because your ability to see, because they view you as a magical, mystical seer, a spiritual type, somebody who knows, maybe a psychic, you're gifted. You have this ability to see through them. You can see to the depths of their soul. And honestly, it didn't scare you. It doesn't scare you. I feel like you already have an idea of what monsters might be lurking in the deep, in the darkness, you know, like in the shadow, in the cave. It's giving like, you know, it's sometimes, you know, if this is somebody who's never really done a deep dive into their shadow self, is somebody who has consistently run away from their shadow and not faced it, right? Not faced it because way too scary, right? Way too scary. One of the other reasons why they would have pulled away and gone silent and just pieced out was because they were afraid that you were going to see something that obviously you weren't going to like, right? You weren't going to like it once you saw right through. I just saw 2121. And it's interesting. I have 2 2s and 2 1s here, actually back to back. 2 2 1 1 21 21. Okay. This was all very upsetting, very stressful for them as well, believe it or not. Their intuition is also telling them that it is time to reach out. It's time to get over this. Okay. They know that it's been highly unfair. You know, you didn't deserve this. In no way did you deserve this kind of reaction or them pulling away. And they have become aware of this. Okay. They've always known it. But again, so that's somebody who runs from their issues, runs from their problems, distracts themselves. They have not allowed themselves time and space to process, to think about it. They've just been ignoring themselves. They've been ignoring you. They were ignoring the moment until today. Okay. Spirit wasn't letting them get away with it anymore. Spirit's not letting them get away with it anymore. Spirit's telling them that it's time to face this challenge, face this obstacle. It's time to deal with what has taken place here. Okay. I feel like they're being called to, obviously, first of all, think about everything and figure out how it is that they are going to make things right. Okay. How it is that they're going to make things right. Because let's not forget that they do share this beautiful memory here with you. It wasn't the moment that they were scared of it, yes, but they know it's not fair. And like, it's so hard to like put into words the feeling. It's like they when they think about that moment, it makes them feel really warm inside. It makes them feel so much love, right? But they panicked, right? So this person panicked. So what is it that they're trying to come up with? They're trying to come up with some kind of solution or some kind of something to say to you. And maybe we'll just go right to the direct message here. I'm going to use my deck to see something that they want to say or something that they're thinking about saying to you. Okay. And then we will, the grass was so green. The grass was so green. Let me get something else here. When I see the grass was so green, it's about, like, they really thought that they could handle it, is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like they always really wanted someone that they could connect with at a very deep level. Like, that you were the greener grass, right? You were the one. They thought that they could handle it. They thought they would love having a connection like this with someone. So the grass was so green. Like, I wanted to go there. I wanted to do that. I wanted to be in that moment with you. But once they got there, they realized how frightened they were of the whole situation. Okay? Or once they withdrew. That's why they withdrew. Let's see what we have here. I can't forgive or let go. I can't forgive or let go. They can't forgive themselves. They can't let go of you. They're in this weird moment. It's like they can't forgive themselves for what they've done. They can't let go. They cannot let go of you. What is this? I feel trapped in my situation. I feel trapped in my situation. Now, this is giving an interesting take on this Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords is like being trapped in the mind, being trapped in the situation. What situation? Why would they feel trapped in their situation? Hold on one second. I want to get one more here. Something going on within them currently. I feel your energy all the time. Yeah, they're constantly thinking about you. They're constantly thinking about you. I just had to learn the hard way at the bottom of the deck. I just had to learn the hard way. I feel trapped in my situation. I can't forgive myself or let go. For some of you, I'm going to be honest here, and I'm going to say that maybe this person was connected to somebody else when the two of you met or when the two of you started interacting. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying it could be a possibility. I feel trapped in my situation. There's something here. I want to know more. There's something here that's holding them back. Now, whether it's their own feelings of self-worth and value, maybe it's another romantic situation. I don't know. What is it? I feel trapped in my situation. What is it? You were the green grass. That's all I know for sure. The Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands. I'm afraid of success. I'm afraid of success. Page of Cups. This person, it came up in the reverse though. This person may have, I am getting that this could be a third party situation for some of you. Knight of Swords, Three of Wands. Grass was so green. I can't forgive or let go. I feel trapped in my situation. But I feel your energy all the time. I feel like this person took it further with you than they thought they were going to. And it scared the living hell out of them. I feel like this person is connected to someone else. And I gotta be real with you. This is complicated. This is complicated. The moon, yeah. I feel like you touched a space in their heart that no one else has before. I feel like you were the greener grass. You were the one. Now, with the Page of Cups in reverse, I got to be real with you. This person wasn't honest about the other connection. Okay? Because they weren't honest. That's all I got to say. They weren't honest with you. They weren't honest with the person that they were with or been with. I don't know the situation. They have not been completely honest with anyone right now, including themselves. And I feel like tonight they're getting real. They're getting real with themselves and with the whole situation. They feel your energy all the time. They cannot stop thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about those moments that the two of you shared. And the reason why they left is because you may not even know that they were involved with someone else. I feel like they took it too far with you and then they disappeared because they knew they couldn't move forward on this. They couldn't go there with you, even though you show up here as having the sun, like the joy, the happiness. This is why, okay, so the Eight of Swords, this Nine of Wands, it's a feeling of I can't let this go on. I can't go any further. I can't. But I feel like the deed was already done. The connection had already been made. The two of you already went to those depths together. Now they can't forgive themselves for allowing themselves to do that. You were the green grass here in the situation. They feel trapped. They feel like they feel like they cannot be with you because of their situation. Tonight they're starting to realize here with the Magician that they're the ones who make the decisions. This is their game of life, and they are playing it in such a way where they're keeping their own selves trapped. They're starting to realize that they could. I just heard unfuck themselves. God, I could unfuck myself, but there's fear here. There's fear, but there's also I feel like they're imagining what life would be like if they were to get themselves out of this trap, because they cannot escape they feel your energy all the time. They can't escape it. It's coming up from the depths of their Mariana's Trench. It's coming up from the depths of the ocean within them. Like, they cannot ignore the pull and the feeling. They can't ignore it. They can't ignore how things could be if they were to get themselves out of their situation. They feel trapped. Yes, okay, great, fine. But you know what? There's always a way out. It's never going to be comfortable. Look, I just had to learn the hard way. This is definitely a messy and complicated situation, friends. It is. It's not very straightforward. There's a lot of complications in this one. Let me just ask straight up if they're going to actually do anything about this, and then we'll see whether or not we should extend it, because I feel like we're already at 30 minutes here. Okay. Are they going to actually do anything about it? Are they actually going to do anything about it? Three of Swords. This is heartbroken energy. They're definitely going to be in this heartbroken energy for a little while. They're heartbroken. But I feel like they did it to themselves, right? Not only did they do it to themselves, I feel like they hurt you too. They're hurting everyone involved. Again, another indicator of maybe a third-party situation. Then we have the Nine of Cups. I feel like they are going to do something about it, because the Nine of Cups comes in, and here's the Eight of Wands, the messages. Again, Eight of Wands coming up. They will take action towards you, but it's like they know that no matter what, people are getting hurt. No matter what, this whole situation is hurting everyone involved. In order for them to be happy, in order for them to have that emotional satisfaction, that wish, that dream come true, the connection that they desire with you, they're going to have to break it off with the person that they're currently involved with. And this is learning the hard way. You don't do this kind of shit. This is what you get. It's best to break it off with someone before you get into something else. Even if the grass is so freaking green, you got to do the right thing here, right? You got to do the right thing. So no wonder why this person has been not wanting to look at themselves, not wanting to see the damage that they have caused, because this is definitely a lot of damage has been done here. A lot of damage has been done. They will reach out though. They will eventually make a move here. So I will extend it for those of you who are interested. Before we go there though, I will give you an affirmation, a love oracle. In the extended, we're going to fast forward down the timeline a little bit here. I want to know how it is that they feel specifically towards you, what they're thinking about you, what they like about you, what actions they're going to take towards you. Obviously, they're going to reach out at some point. So what they're going to say, what they've learned about themselves, what is the potential, basically? What is the potential? Okay. And then we'll find out for sure, like, we want to make sure that they break it off with whoever they're with. Like, we're going to find out all those details as well. We're just going to fast forward the timeline a little bit for those of you who are interested. We have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. It is truly sacred. So it looks like one of those sticky situations where two people are called to one another, and, there's almost like, it feels like, nothing I can do about it. Love is love. There's a deep connection, a soul connection, a soul tie here. But at the same time, we still have to do the right thing, right? We still have to do the right thing. So that's my 2 cents, just had to learn the hard way. Most people do learn the hard way. That's how you learn. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to pop over to the extended. If you're looking for that link, it is pinned to the top of the comments. Again, I really appreciate everyone's love, everyone's energy exchange. Everyone who does join me for the extended is automatically entered into a free reading, friends. Okay, a draw for a free reading. All right, so I'm sending you lots of love, and yeah, I'll see you there, or I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a blessed day, night, evening, whenever you tune in. Take care. Hi everyone, welcome to the extended. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm going to find out what energy, we're going to fast forward a little bit down the timeline, because I feel like This person's got a lot to think about today, tonight, and I feel like they're going to come to some major realizations. Actually, yeah. I'm like, what realizations are they going to come to? Let's start with that. We'll just get this energy. What realizations are this person going to come to this evening? Then we'll fast forward the timeline a little bit. Temptation. Oh, there's temptation. Think carefully about the situation. Well, that's what they're doing right now. They are very much tempted to reach out to you because of the bond. There it is. The love bond grows stronger over time. I feel like even though there might not have been a lot of conversation lately, the bond that the two of you reach, that moment, it has a hold on them. And I feel like the feelings just keep growing stronger and stronger. All the time. They can feel your energy all the time. You guys share a very deep bond, and they were definitely tempted by you, right? Like, I feel like, to be honest, like they were already in a situation with someone, and you may not have known, and that is on them. But yeah, I mean, they feel like they can't resist the power of the connection. Yeah, the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together, and it is very intense. The energy has been very intense that they feel. The love, the bond, the power of the soul tie here is quite intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Okay. So they know what it is. They know what this connection is. It's a deep soul tie, right? It really, truly is. So let's go ahead. I am going to just tune into a deck. Give me one moment. I had to get the After Tarot. I use this deck a lot for my extended readings because it is speaking to a little bit further down the timeline, right? That's what we're trying to look. So, what is this person thinking? What is this person thinking about you? What is this person thinking about you currently? And a little bit further down the timeline, what do they think about you? We're going to get how they feel, what their next actions are. We're just going to dive a lot deeper. Okay, what is this? Wheel of Fortune. They feel like the two of you are destined and fated. They think that you came into their life at the right reason. Like, they feel very much tied to you. And look at what's peeking out at the bottom of the deck again. The Sun.
She said she'd only kill me if I drew the card of death. She said she'd only love me if I drew the card that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done. She said she was beautiful